inside the Hall of Fame. Now, can you dig that?
Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame. I'm Booker T, six-time world champ, along with my man Brad Gilmore, as always, coming to you from ESPN 97.5, 92.5, as well as podcasting Heat. Oh, yeah. We got a very, very special guest inside the Hall of Fame today. Talking about 5 minutes of fame. She is the one and only NXT Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. How you doing, Tiffany?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing real good. I'm so glad you could step inside the Hall of Fame and give us a little bit of time. You know, I always say Tiffany Stratton all the way to the nebula. Tonight, we talk about 5 minutes of fame here, getting your champagne wishes, caviar dreams. My first question, let's get right into it. You got a huge matchup coming up on Tuesday against the man, Becky Lynch. Is this the ultimate dream match?
Yeah, I feel like this is as big as it can get. And I feel like any one of the four horsewomen is a dream match of mine. And I'm super excited to see what happens Tuesday.
Okay.
Well, Tiffany,
okay.
you know, everyone loves what you do in the ring, but they also love your persona. And the best personas in wrestling are really based on a person's actual self, their actual real life. How much of the Tiffany Stratton that we see comes from you? And are there any other places or people that you've drawn inspiration from?
Yeah, so I would say when I first debuted as Daddy's Little Rich Girl, I would say that character wasn't really me, but slowly I feel like we have developed my character into my real life personality, just turned up a couple of notches. And I definitely have drawn some inspo from Sharpay Evans from High School Musical, and I love Paris Hilton. I love the fashion. She's literally a living legend, an icon. And yeah, I would say that any Mean Girl character I draw inspo from.
Awesome. Awesome. You know, you've been showing up on Monday Night Raw. Seemed like you're getting that itch. You know, it seemed like you're ready to scratch it a little bit as well. How much longer you see yourself in NXT?
I have gotten a little taste of what it's like to be on Raw. I really would love to get called up as soon as possible, but I do know I have some stuff to work on. But I feel like at the latest I would want to be in NXT. I would say around WrestleMania time is I feel like my calling, but we shall see. Whenever the time is right. I believe timing is everything, and everything happens for a reason. So whenever it happens, it's meant to happen.
Okay, well,
Preparation is the only luck. That's what I always say.
now you talked about this match you're going to have with Becky Lynch coming up. We're all excited for it. But what match to this point in your career have you learned the most from? And what did you take away from that match that you still carry forward?
I would have to go with my Battleground match when I won the title. That was one of the longest matches, actually the longest match of my career. I believe it was two of the best women in the NXT women's division, me and Lara Valkyria, up against each other. And I definitely learned, I attacked that knee. I attacked the weakness. I learned a lot about storytelling as well. And definitely, doing whatever it takes to win. And I did that, and I learned a lot from that match.
All right. My ultimate question, the Moonsault. Why the Moonsault? We've seen so many great talent. You know, one of my favorite, the great Muta. We see Muta here pulling that Moonsault off, with the greatest of ease, Chavo Guerrero. I mean, the lead to, Shawn Michaels, so why, the Moonsault?
So I have a gymnast background, and not only am I a gymnast, but I was a trampoline gymnast. And we actually had two routines that we performed every time we competed. And one of them was your compulsory routine, and one of them was your optional routine. And in the compulsory routine, it's the easier skills, and you kind of do it as perfect as possible. And every single one of my compulsory routines actually started with a moonsault. We called it a 3/4 back, and it's the backflip to your stomach. And I used to have so much fun just doing it. It was like one of the coolest, most like prettiest skills I could ever do. So I thought, why not somehow incorporate it into the ring? And I also didn't want to do just a regular standing at the top and doing the backflip, doing the moonsault. So I thought about doing the jumping, the 1, 2, 3, just to try and get some height and like emulate what I do on the trampoline into the ring.
You know, just to add to that, I always say being able to do that move that you could do with anybody, that's the perfect move right there, that moonsault. So you do it, and you do it with the greatest of ease. And I just want to say thank you, Tiffany, for giving me some time, stepping inside the Hall of Fame, getting your 5 minutes of fame. And like I say, you're going against the man, Becky Lynch, on Tuesday. This is the biggest match of your career. And I just want to say good luck on this night, because trust me, I know the butterflies are going to be swirling around. I know you're going to have, sweaty palms. But what I say about those butterflies, Tiffany, you just got to get those butterflies to line up and fly straight. You can do this. You can do this. NXT Tiffany Stratton, y'all. Thanks for stepping inside the Hall of Fame. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Booker.
Awesome. Guys, stick around. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker?
Hey, Book, our next sponsor of the Hall of Fame podcast is AG1, the daily foundational nutritional supplement that supports whole body health. I drink it literally every day, and I know you're drinking it too.
Yeah, man. I received the box in the mail, and I said, what is this? And it said AG1. And let me give you a little testimony. I'm a coffee drinker. I've been a coffee drinker every morning for about 25 years. And I drink a big cup of coffee on the way to the airport, and I get on my flight and I still go to sleep. So I realized coffee is not helping me at all. So I say, let me try the AG1. I stopped drinking coffee literally 2 weeks ago. And I drink the AG1 in the morning, first thing. And the first thing I want to do is get in the gym and train. The body transformation has been unbelievable. The energy I have going into my daily routine has been off the chain. So I'm a believer. I'm a believer in AG1.
And Book, for me, I was sick of taking multivitamins every day, and I wanted something that was an all-in-one. And with AG1, it's just a scoop in my water every morning. I mix it up, and it's a foundational nutritional supplement that delivers comprehensive nutrients to the whole body. And for me, the benefits of AG1, I can tell you I have more energy, I have better digestion, better gut health, I have more support for mental clarity and focus. I'm locked in for the whole day since I've been drinking AG1.
And they say LeBron James spent $1.5 million a year on his body. You don't have to do that, guys. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 AG1 Travel Packs with your first purchase. Guys, go to drinkag1.com/Booker. That's drinkag1.com/Booker. Check it out.